Why do ducks have feathers on their tails? To cover their tail feathers. That is a very silly and light-hearted joke for this peaceful morning.
Goodbye, my dear. I will return to you before the sun sets today. Take care of yourself until I am back home by the riverside again. Why did the little boat get so good at its job? Because it always knew how to go with the flow and stay afloat in every situation.
Thank you for the fresh selection, my friend. You are very welcome. Enjoy the meal and have a pleasant afternoon at the village today.
Why did the boat get good grades in school? Because it learned how to row perfectly and always stayed on the right course for its education.
I have been waiting for you to return home all day, and I am so happy to see you finally arriving safely at the bridge now. I have brought these home for us today.
Thank you. Everything looks fresh. Let us go inside and prepare our meal together in the kitchen.
Why do cows always carry umbrellas? Because they are afraid of the raining meat and do not want to become a beef stew right away.
Why did the butcher reach for the scale when he was feeling down?
Because he wanted to weigh his options and keep things perfectly balanced today. Why did the spices go to the party?
Because they wanted to add a little flavor and zest to the conversation, while making everything around them smell absolutely wonderful. Why did the spice bring a map to the kitchen?
Because it wanted to make sure it found the perfect balance of flavor in the paste. You need to grind all these spices together thoroughly to make sure the food tastes absolutely delicious and full of flavor for everyone to enjoy today. Why do chefs always make such a good meal? Because they take their time and stir up a little happiness in every single bite they prepare. Why do onions make you cry when you chop them? Because they are just emotional little vegetables trying to share their deep feelings with the world. When cooking any kind of meat, you must ensure the spice blend is absolutely perfect. Otherwise, the dish will not have the authentic flavor it deserves. You must cook the meat thoroughly with all the spices over consistent, moderate heat to ensure it becomes tender and flavorful.
Why did the baker go to the bank?
Because he needed to make a little bit of extra dough for his growing family business. Baking bread is such a rewarding process, especially when you can feel the texture of the dough changing under your hands, turning soft and perfectly elastic. Why do rotis make such good secret agents? Because they are great at rolling with the punches and staying flat when things get heated. Cooking traditional bread requires patience and a gentle touch, but watching it rise perfectly on the hot pan is always the most rewarding part of the process. The aroma of this mutton curry is truly incredible, making me want to grab a piece of warm bread and start eating this delicious meal right now. Why did the bread go to the doctor? Because it was feeling a little crummy and needed to get its crusty situation under control before dinner.
The cooking is so delicious. All praises to God. I really love the beef trotters dish you made.
Thank you. I am so glad you are enjoying the meal.